But the real action, that crowd focused on what could cook up into a belter as Keith Della sets up an East Anglia clash against Geordie Land.
Third set.
Stoddart took the first set. Della stepped in and was blistering.
Game on.
The last two legs, John.
Yeah, and I think that Della probably would have preferred to have been able to keep going. When you've won a set 3-0 and you've just completed with a 122 finish and having hit a 180 as well in a brilliant leg of darts, the last thing you want to do is leave the stage. But that's what it's about here. Players readjusted to the fact that every set
79.
means at the end of every set there's a break. And one set all, a maximum of 3 more to play, could yet be a cracker to finish a great first day of darts.
58.
Well, even Shakespeare would have been pushed to match the drama we've had today.
38.
We've had some flashes of the old Bristow against an extra determined Dennis Taylor. We've had a below par Phil Taylor just getting there. Already got there 3-0, but it was not convincing.
21.
We had Bob Anderson come out shooting 180s, 121 finishes, like shelling peas. We've had Della just produce a purple patch to level up with the Geordie.
140.
Yes, good throw from Stoddart, and despite the fact that Della threw first, Stoddart, you can see, marginally ahead.
81.
And now, despite the fact that Della's just in front, Stoddart has the advantage in this leg. Could do with a treble.
It's just
45.
one thing about might be the fact that it changes the game. When Bristow played Dennis Priestley, Dennis's margin of error around the 60 when he was missing was less than a quarter of an inch. If Stoddart has got a failing,
100.
that was precision darts, is beautifully shown on the close-up camera there. He's got to get his margin of error down to less than a quarter of an inch. Good time to do it, son. Coming for the cover, treble 19.
139.
Might be too
He
late.
requires
Could have done with that
61.
last time when he hit that disappointing 45, because Della wants 11 now. Went for the 25 in reality, but double 4 will do him. One up in the third
57.
set. Missed it. Chance for Stoddart. Great 139 earlier.
Graeme requires 60.
Last throw, in fact, so 60. Wants the single 20. Oh, that's
No
terrible.
score.
That's terrible to go in the treble 20 when you want 60. You've got to aim high. I know it's late at night, but
Keith
you've got to
requires
aim high.
4.
That's criminal.
Chance he shouldn't have had then. Madhouse, 1-1.
Game shot at
And,
the first leg.
could be a key
Keith
moment
Della.
in this match, that. A key moment in this match.
Second leg.
Della gets
Graeme
the 180
to
and
Rover.
eventually gets out, but only after
Game
a
on.
dreadful error by Stoddart. You've got to put that down to lack of concentration and nothing else. When you're going for single 20 for tops, you've got to aim high.
Absolutely.
81.
Be that as it may, it does happen. It's not the first
Maybe
time
it's
today that
standard-
somebody's burst his score.
Maybe it's standing on the terraces at St James's. What happens to the defence? Happening to Graham? Lack of concentration.
26.
JB.
Jamie, Jamie. I know.
Yes.
100.
Jamie writing some third-degree burns on a fan's t-shirt. Della doing the business up here.
60.
Beer.
To Margaret, Jamie Harvey. Lang may je Lommerik.
$76. 100.
Della with a look of a slumming angel at times. Oh, facial features that babyface Nelson would be proud of. That's a very high trajectory. The dart suddenly goes up into a different arc.
59.
I still maintain the shorter the distance between hand and board, the more accurate the dart's going to be, and I think you find with Taylor that's generally the case.
80.
That's only a personal.
Yeah, but Dennis's trajectory is the most amazing.
Yes,
they dip
Dennis,
4 feet, 4 inches rather, than they go up 4 inches, and then the last 2 feet they land in the 60. It shouldn't happen.
Oh, lovely last error. Went for it deliberately there to bring him down to 145. 106 going then. 105. Can't check out now. That's another careless start. And this is a feature of Stoddart's game. It's that lacking in genuine. Got the ability. It's just concentrating all the time. Have to come down surely.
59.
68 for Stoddart. Treble 20, double 4.
68.
Double 8 now. Didn't intend that.
64.
Just miscounted.
He's miscounted. And I think we are genuinely seeing that's another. He's realised, but that's another indication of his lacking in concentration. That's a good recovery. Tops for the second leg in this set.
46.
Now it's having a nightmare concentration-wise. You're right.
Graeme, you require 4.
Touch of the Yorkshire sloppy heat on the geordie at the moment. This to level the game up then. Double 2.
Game shot on the second
Well,
leg.
there it is, and he has a right smile on his face, and might well be
Third leg.
because
Keith to
he's
Roper.
in he's had a bit of a mixed-up 5 minutes, you might say, but that certainly serves to make him a happier man. One leg all, one set
60.
all to play for. 2 valuable points in Group G.
Match points down 1 set each.
123.
1 leg each. And nobody's going home here in darkest Essex. The Purfleet gang are in.
39.
Well, it's Essex man who's got an interest in this match more than anyone else, because Mick Manning, I think from Manning Tree, if my memory serves me right, is the third member of this group, and will play the loser of this match tomorrow. So tomorrow, 8 fresh faces, 24 players in this, 8 fresh faces. The members of the group who haven't yet played against today's 8 losers.
Fresh faces at the start of the day maybe, but they look like 300-year-old gargoyles by the end. Takes it out of you, this. Just look at Della's face if you don't believe me.
Good 140 to put him within 20 of Stoddart, but 157's a possibility. Still is. Oh, needed the treble, would have left tops. 177's not a checkout. Stoddart favourite to go 2-1 up in the third set.
And that adjustment to checkouts could be the difference.
99.
Della looks more accurate when he
60.
covers at treble 19 or treble 18 than Graeme. This though to go ahead, 2-1, third set, tops. Just pulled, double 10.
50.
Tell you what, Sid, I knew that first dart was not going to go anywhere near the treble. It almost went in 5, in fact. So treble 18 for double 12. Another clean finish for Della will put him in front. Double 6, right of the board. Quarter past the hour
shot on the third leg.
on the board, and it's almost quarter past the hour on the clock.
Fourth leg, Graeme to throw first. Game on.
And now is the hour for Graeme to get going, or else he'll be saying goodbye in a way to his chances. It's a round robin.
140.
A tremendous match to finish the day with, and We're staying with it right through to the end.
96.
They're not moving, and neither are we.
Now their celebratory Yuletide ale is a bit flat at the moment.
Oh, well
80.
caught. Almost, sir. Almost. Durham are looking for another slip fielder, said.
$140.
Yeah, nobody's going home here. They've been entertained royally. They're staying for every crumb from the champions table. He had perfect. Fill your boot, son. Identical shot.
140.
These two lads really slugging it out here.
Took them a bit time to get the gloves off.
Yeah, but they're
Hey,
going.
Graeme, you require 141.
Queensbury done rule now.
Bang on, we were thinking alike, weren't we? It's a real belter now.
$125.
And he went for the treble 15 and got it, so
167.
I think he was right, 61 he wanted.
$100. Graeme requires 16.
Just to take us all level. Plenty of room in above the marker.
Game shot on the full
Well, we
flag.
didn't see him, but you can guarantee he moved across to the right. That's why he was taking his time and
50.
fired it back
Key
towards
to
that other dart.
Roper.
And in it went. There you
Game
see it.
on.
And the angle suggests, yes, he went across the hockey to the right.
180.
Well, Stoddart makes it 2 legs all, and we're going to the decider, and Della kicks off with a 180. What's this fella going to do?
Well,
Two trebles, but not
Geordie
the right
Word, a Stuma. Equates to a
75.
blinder. He's going to have to play one in this leg to handle Della, who just seems to have got stronger and stronger.
$140.
They've been sitting there, the faithful are outside for an hour. They left them in at 12. They've had a few beers, they've had their chip buddies, and they're staying to a man and woman. Dinging the best in world darts here at Purfleet.
60.
It's not only at the House of Commons where the cry echoes out, who goes home?
89.
Great leg from Della this. That 180 helped him along his way, of course. 92, and could go 2 sets to 1 up with it. Well, Stoddart's on 366, you can see there, 326 with that 40, so he'll stay up there. 72 left, will come down for treble 16, I think. In fact, he wants double 12, double 6 when he goes, and it will be in a moment or two. Is it? It wants it. Double 6 a couple of legs ago, I remember.
$96. Keith, you require 12.
Double 6.
Well, he
No
went
score.
4 double
4
4 rather than go for the double 6, and ended up getting 4 double 13. And this is the kind of situation where suddenly the man comes up behind you. You're not aware of it almost. He was so far back originally. A score here, and Della suddenly finds that double shrunk a touch. But
45.
Stoddart needed rather better than
Keith, you
that.
require 12.
Double 6 then for 2 sets to 1. In and out.
4 double 4 he's going. 4 double 4.
Full score.
You're right, John, but he's too far
Trying to
back.
play the percentages, and you might as well go for the double, especially as he hit it a couple of legs ago. I know what's on his mind. If you single it, that double 3, it does make life awkward.
What as you said, John? Suddenly,
170.
a horse without chance can
Well,
be
we've
back
seen
again.
a 170, but it
Easy
wasn't
required
quite a
8.
finish.
Game shot on the
Yes,
third first
does it,
set.
closer to 2-1.
Keith Della.
And if you're watching Tony Banks, look up from your dispatch box. This is the true sport of darts. Coming the out, Sky.
Fourth set.
2-1.
First leg.
Da-da-da.
Graeme to
Sets.
throw first. Game on.
Yes, it was game, it was set, but not yet the match for Della. So Stoddart throwing first in this fourth set. And if he can hold his
100.
throw for 3 legs, we'll be into the decider for the first time today. We've not had a 3-2 yet.
And I think that's what the crowd are waiting for. They are here, they came into this building with their daft hats,
134.
their festive spirit, and here we are almost 12 hours later. They are still here loving every flicker, point of their sight on every flight.
Well, I think whichever way this game goes, I think I'm justified in saying I think Della's odds at 7-2 on were a little bit short, to be honest. And Stoddart's at 5-2 against a little bit long.
100.
So these two lads will look in a moment and see how they're scoring. We'll find that
100.
generally in the 80s, I would have thought, yes, I would have thought around about 85 and 82 thereabouts, and not absolutely
81.
brilliant, but a great contest because they're so close together. And I think, in fairness to them, a few missed doubles brought those averages down. They really have hit some tremendous scores. Stoddart a 180, Della 3 180s, and a 1-2-2 finish.
121.
And there's Stoddart again, slugging in a 1-2-1. Oh, Bull would have left a
145.
nice double 8.
Graeme require 120.
Clad proudly in black and white, the geordie trails 2-1 in sets.
Yeah, he has these slack patches, doesn't he? And I do put it down to somewhat lack of concentration. Really
40.
should have been in the 20 to keep his throw going.
41.
Now Della 41 for 1 up.
Double 16. No bother!
Graeme shot on the first leg. Keith Della.
Oh, I told you some
Second
time
leg,
ago that
Keith
Bristol's
to
dad, George,
Rover.
took him in the back room, showed him
Game
all the shots, all the permutations like Granny's knitting pattern from the age of 14. Della's mum from the age of 10 took him in the kitchen, and he learned to play by a
61.
bubbling chip pan. It could be Stoddy's fat that's in the fire here now, though.
Yeah, the direction in which this game is going suggests that Della ought now to win this by 3-1. The trend is, of course, Stoddart won the first set 3-1, but since then 9 legs have been played, 7 of them have been won by Keith Della, and that's too far away for comfort.
58.
I've got to say there's something in the essential ballistics of this. There's more to go wrong when the dart's that much longer, John. So, Stoddy's darts and
140.
flight combined almost, I'd say, 40% longer than the missile that Keith favours. Lots of finger work in this throw.
125.
Nowhere near the deviation 2 feet from the board that there are with Stoddart's.
Good darts, good darts.
140.
The moment I criticise him, the moment he comes back. And he can't hear me, honestly.
59. Graeme, you require 161.
The sort of kid, though, when Miss said, do your homework, you went out and played football. It's like Gaza.
Yeah, now we have had a long day and it has been a long night, but there's no need for that. That's the last thing we want. And got to say, there should be greater security. That shouldn't be allowed to happen. I don't think he will be in the building much longer somehow. Indeed, the doors have opened.
Yep.
41.
To paraphrase, exit the dragon.
60.
Well, it's a cold and damp night,
120.
and I hope he enjoys it. Meanwhile, Stoddart, 80. Once tops 120 before he went. And steadied
80.
himself. Now this, Della's most famous finish, Sid. You mentioned it earlier. 138.
138.
Treble 18 would leave double 12. He's in there. Well, surely he can't, yeah. Double 12. No, but he didn't! 22 against Bristol in 1983. Final! And Jollies! What an amazing wife, Kim! Absolutely gobsmacked! Oh, with the coming back!
Third leg,
John
Graeme
Gibson
to
certainly went with the
Roper.
shot that beat Bristol for the title! And he does it!
Thank you, ladies and
Turn the
gentlemen.
clock back to
Game on.
1983, and that is what you'll see. It won him the world title, as Sid said, almost 15 years ago. And well, I was there.
100.
Yes, his most famous ever finish, and he got it again.
When Bristow refused a shot at the ball, it is amazing. Deja vu.
100.
And the question is that going to stun the geordie?
60.
Well, 60-60, but those darts were all a long way from the treble. And now Della looking very, very confident indeed. Those are good darts by anybody's standards. Della delighted. His fourth maximum.
60.
And now it's the turn of the
60.
geordie to show the body, in particular facial language. His face looks like a bust bauble on a Christmas tree. Graeme started off great first set, but he's met Della, touched by genius in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Keith, you require 161.
Well, he's got a 138 under his belt. He's got the treble 20. He didn't get the treble 17. It would have been some match to finish
97.
on the ball. I'm not sure he would have done. On the other hand, he might have fancied it, the mood he's in.
Only hope to pressure this 2-dart shot by Della.
When Stoddart won the first set against the throw, 3-1.
45. Keith, you require 64.
Brought the best out of Della.
Treble 16.
1-3-0,
Single
then
do.
3-2. Now he's 2-0 up.
Double 16 will do his job.
For the match it
32.
would have been. But he's going to get another throw at the double. Stoddart way, way back.
$100.
Just in case. Della
Keith, you require
double 16
32.
for a 3-1 victory. Move a little inside there.
And the match.
Got 2 points to his name. He's shaken off the challenge of Graeme Stoddart, justifying favouritism.
Ladies and gentlemen, despite the
I thought they were a lot
interruption, two
closer
great
than the odds
players
suggested. And I think
enjoying
in
a
a way
great game of darts
Stoddart
from
moved it. But
Newcastle,
Della's got character
Graeme Stoddart.
as well as ability. A great win
And the new look,
for the seeded man.
Keith Della.
Well, just like the Toon Army and the lads on the pitch at St James's sometimes. Lots of promise early doors. Then suddenly
Graeme
a
Stoddart.
cold wind.
And the Renaissance man, Keith Della.
New look from Keith Della, but the same style as he really got motoring in the later stages to beat Graeme Stoddart by 3-1. First match, of course, in a round-robin group. That's our 8 matches of the day played now. Let's show you what happened in those 8 round-robin groups.